Today's adventure takes us to one of my favorite places in the whole world, Harbor Freight Tools. A lot of people have a lot of things to say about Harbor Freight. It's cheap crap. I have stuff that has lasted 25 years from here. So yeah, it may not be a name brand, but it works just fine. Anyway, there's all this chatter about this hickory handled axe that you can get at Harbor Freight for like 12 bucks. All kinds of videos on there on how to tune it up to make it a proper bushcraft axe. So we're gonna try that out. All right, I know right where this thing is. Right. Whew. It's $11.99. Sweet. Free bucket. So we got this $12 Harbor Freight axe here. We're gonna get these stickers off. So right now, that sucker's on there. That's not coming off easy. So let's use a heat gun. Oh wow, that's funny. Oh, get that a little more. Get that a little more. Wow. Well, that really does work. All right, now we're going to take our Harbor Freight imitation buck knife. This is actually a really good knife. And the trick to get this little finish off is to just take your blade and scrape it. And see how much stuff's coming off there. And it just comes right off. Really nice. And I don't know if you can see it or not. You can see it slightly changes color. So we're going to do this for about an hour. You can see all the stuff I got off of here. Actually, it actually feels different. Now I have I bought a bunch of these over the years. And this one is probably 15 years old. You can look at the difference in the handle of how small it is. This was my go-to. This thing really served me well. And this was the next iteration after that. It's a little smaller handle. This here's got a really nice, like a framing hammer handle. So now that's all smooth. We're gonna hit it with some like 220 grit sandpaper real quick. We're gonna whip out the wood burning kit and put BA on there for Bearded Adventure. We used to do that long time ago, so I got a practice piece right here, so we'll see how that all works out. Well, that's not too bad for not doing it for years. I think we want to do a little something else too. I'm gonna probably burn the whole handle. I'm kind of in a burn phase right now, so let's try that out. All right, we're gonna try not to screw this up. So we just want to lick the wood with flames just to get the defining grain going there. And it kind of tells you when you're on too long. And if you make it too dark, you can just sand it down. Actually just did this with something else. Nothing crazy, don't hold it too still. We just want to make that grain pop, that's all. A little light spot there, we'll just kind of, there we go. We'll do the rest of it, check in with a few. Alright, so here it is. It looks alright, there's some little heavier spots. We're going to hit this with some 220 grit sandpaper.
And it may look like absolute crap right now, but just wait. Just wait. And then I went kind of light around my little etching here. So we'll get this all tuned up real quick. That's a little better. We just hit it with a little sandpaper, kind of even it all out there. Now wait. All right, now to get this looking super nice, we're just going to use boiled linseed oil mixed with turpentine. Saw this on the internet, and it works really well. So we're just going to mix this in even parts in a little solo cup here. It doesn't take much at all, actually. So if you just do linseed oil, it gets really sticky. It'll just stay sticky. So I'm just going to mix this all up here. That's all we got, not much. My wife walked into the backyard. The dog started going crazy. So all I'm doing here is just gently brushing my little boiled linseed oil and turpentine mixture, nice and even. And you'll actually be able to watch it absorb into the wood. So nothing crazy. I'm just putting it on, and it really brings out the grain and what you saw me do with the torch there. It just takes it to a whole nother level. Enjoy. See, does it not look better? All right, here it is. Yes, it turned out all right. So that turpentine boiled linseed oil thing really works well. So the turpentine thins out the linseed oil, so it absorbs into the grain here. And it gives you kind of this almost shiny, I don't know if you can tell or not. My little, I just wrote BA there for Bearded Adventure. I should have done it differently next time. Not quite done yet. This isn't the sharpest axe in the world, so we gotta do something here. And then I want to wrap it here. See what we do with that. All right, I think we're gonna go OD green on this one. I know. My other one I did is in red. That's pretty nice, huh? Anyway, we'll do OD green. So I measured to wrap around this once is 4.5 inches. I'm gonna do 15 wraps. That equals 67.5 inches plus a few to do my little securing knot. Let's see how this works here. That up. Oh, man. Alrighty, I'm going to sharpen this thing here. Not really rocket science. I apologize for the absolute disaster. I got like 4 projects going at the same time here. Anyway, so got this file here. I found a little hunting trip in Alaska, and you don't do this. That drives people nuts. You just gotta. This is how you do it. And it doesn't take much. And you do it the same amount of times on both sides. And so on and so forth. And that's already taking material off. I'll take you around here, look. See? Yeah. All right. Much better. If you can tell or not, that has had a way better profile. Way better. All right, so here it is. We'll probably tune it up just a hair more, but it's sharp enough now. It's way better than it was. I actually shaved a little wood off a piece of pine that I got. It's actually worked very well for like some fire starting type stuff. So turned out pretty nice. I like it. All right. So I really appreciate all of you. If you like this kind of thing, consider subscribing and hit that like button. Share this thing with some friends if you like. Until next time, thank you for watching Bearded Adventure.